All praise to the Most High. It's nice that this worked. This is an experiment I was working on, right? Now check it out. I'm trying to show you as best I can. You see there? I needed the magnifying glass to see a lot of this stuff. Now I can show you even better. You know, are you there? It's and then look, I'm gonna show you. Look, it have the serpent. It's like a wand. It's like a golden wand, and then it's the serpent. So it's real powerful. And then there's like, it's almost like when they say like Moses, he had like the breastplate. It did. It's bad, Then it's like a native like that, right? And then with this magnifying glass, I'm not sure if you can see, but the blue, that had an indentation. Believe it or not, they had an indentation, and then I put the blue. So, to say somebody from a camp or something, they would came out and would say, "Oh, it doesn't have a blue like border or whatever." I found this. It's kind of cool how you can find stuff, and then when I found it, I'm gonna try to get it as close as I can. Even the and this is the day I wanted to do it. It's no sunlight. It's been pouring rain, so it's been flooding here in my state for sure. He's wiping them off. Now, the top crown is red for serpent. And then of course that's like the king cobra. And then remember when Moshe hold up they said he held up something. It could have been like a wand, and then it healed the children of Israel. Now that's cool. So the kids kept bugging their parents about their so-called video that they did, which I call it urban cinematography. And I told the kids, I said, it's gonna take me a while to do my work. So they keep bothering them. So I hurried up, and not really hurried, but I finished it up. I just wanted to show you where I was with it. It's like a sneak preview before I go out and stuff. So there's Achieve. Now, I can't hold it. I'm going to have to move on to the next one. All right, there's Achieve. It's on the bottles because, I do the ships in the bottle. It's just easy to move it around the table and stuff. Because when you're filming, it's 3D. Whatever. I don't know. But that came out cool. Let's see the next one. So, the 13th zodiac, I don't know how you say it. It's the snake bearer. This came into orbit, I think in November. And then it's a man. If you look it up on your own, it's a man holding a snake. And then this is star system. But if you look it up, they said this came in November, the star system. If you look up the star system, you're going to see some stupid white guy that doesn't have clothes and stuff. It looks so, that's how they do. Some naked man standing there holding a snake like he's like that. Then I think they have something else. But this looks, all of a sudden, out of nothing, this looks like the true star, because he's got the snake. He's controlling the snake, okay, the serpent. And he brings wisdom. That's the side. There's a shield, golden shield. Wait, let me try to hold it steady. See there? I told the kids that, can you give me some time and I'll work on it. And then when I work on it and I do my filming, I'll let them have theirs because I'm teaching them cinematography, urban cinema. Let's move this back. At least you got something to see. And then, just this one. Hey, here's the magnifying glass. Just this one was so hard to do. And all of this stuff is very intricate. Because whoever pressed this mold, it was like the whitest skin you can. It kept bleeding until I had to put so many coats of black on it to make it black. But if you look at, let me see, can I get in there a little bit? I don't know if you can see this. If you go on that, like, the older book or something, when they show how they look, the really dark skin, you know, those people say, oh, we're Aztec or something. No, the really old one was, they look like that. Now, you probably can't see as well as I can see, but to me, it's like really, really gold. And I told the kids, I said, it's going to take time for me to do all this. You know, I try to get as much light as I can. You probably couldn't see as well. You know, this stuff like this, they stole from museums. And then this one was cool. I gotta get the magnifying glass so you can see this one too. Because this one is the, it's like a jaguar. For those who know about that kind of stuff. Can you see all the detail? Now you see how you're done with the arrow. Let me go it to the side. It's pretty cool. All of those grooves are there. I just painted into them. But the original, like when I got this, let me see, can I zoom in? I don't know if you can see it well. But it's, the magnifying glass looks dirty. But yeah, you could, if you look at it really good from there, it's really intricate, especially like what I'm saying, like the whatchamacallit. Let me get to the light a little better. The whatchamacallit, the Jaguar. See, the Jaguar was a problem because every time I put it, the lightest color, it still would turn dark. You know. So I really, really tried. It's I just want to show you where I was at. And then this one here. This one just needed a little bit of work. Didn't look, it even had the blue little French thing on it. And then she has a golden crown. That was in the, whoever pressed this into this shape, all of those things were there. You just need almost a magnifying glass and I guess really careful hands to paint it. That's like I told the kids, it's going to take me a little bit of time to finish mine before, you know, I can, you know, post theirs where they can see it. And then this one here goes with this. You see how he had his hand up? Somehow it seemed like it matched with this particular dragon and stuff. All praise to the Most High. It's something to see. It's kind of nice to be able to do, you know, my kind of work. Then I got my bottles in case I wanted to do a ship in a bottle. I haven't did one for the so-called Pacific. It's not a so-called, but it's the real Pacific slave trade. Yeah, all these bottles I used to do for the like these bottles like this. It's like a slave ship or something. That was for so-called Atlantic, and that's wrong. It's a Pacific. Slave ship.